computer. Now, yes, I coloured in my Amiga logo. As standard, it came with one floppy drive, a mouse, and 512 kilobytes of RAM, expandable to 1 megabyte. And this one has been expanded, and it's got an extra disk drive. And then what we have on the back is, ooh, let's see if we can get it better. Look at this. Excuse me a second. Right, we have a mouse port, a joystick port, left and right audio, disk drive, serial connection, which I can actually use to get this on the telnet and exchange and burn disk images and stuff. All that I'll do in another video. And the parallel port, which is for printers, as you would expect. Alright, so move this all back. Now, turn our television on, and we'll see the wonderful Amiga in action. I believe it's 83 on this, or 2, I can't remember. Let's turn it on, and that is a big power brick. And it's telling us to insert Amiga Workbench. We're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to insert a game. Project X. Pretty good game. I haven't plugged in a joystick, but you can hear some of the wonderful music of the Amiga. There are plenty of videos of Amiga games on the internet, if you want to see them. I'm not going to edit out any load time, I'm just going to give you the authentic experience. And you're about to hear why the Amiga has such a big following due to its music. It uses mod tracker samples. This is a slightly different version of the Project X theme because it's a special edition of the game. I don't have a joystick plugged in. I could go and get one, but I'm too lazy to go and do that, so I might have one anyway, actually. Let's see if I got a Mega Drive controller anywhere. Oh yes, I do. You're not supposed to use these because they have a different power regulation, but fuck the police. We're going to do it anyway. To learn the music. I thought I'd broken it then. Yep. You can use these bloody Mega Drive controllers in anything. Oh, these loading screens are... Oh. At least it tells you when it's accessing the disk. Okay, I got the point. Right. Yes, it's like R-Type.
Destroy waves for a power-up.
Yeah, I can't place it on here at all. Oh, look, I burned.
Destroy waves for a power-up.
Now, I'll tell you what.
Collect credits for bonus weapons. Select now for guns.
I'm going to see what other games I have. And if I can find Cannon Fodder, I will play that because it's got an interesting bit of music. Amiga extras, Windows 98 boot disk, I don't know what's doing there. Workbench, no, don't need any of this. That's very strange because I seem to have lost a good chunk of my Amiga software. I don't know where it's gone. That's interesting. Oh well, never mind. I'll show you the operating system instead then. Amiga term, not any of those. Look, I'm really not sure. Oh well, I'll have to burn some more copies. Maybe in my future video. Now we really are going to insert Workbench. I'm not left-handed, so that doesn't translate, but oh well. And here we go, again with the Amiga's load time, which is one of its biggest failings. I do really love this mouse, by the way. Look, that is a tank of a mouse. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, and to use the Amiga on a standard television, you have to have a modulator plugged into the RGB port, and you have to have Workbench if you want to actually, do anything interesting with the Amiga. If you buy an Amiga with no discs and no RF modulator and no mouse, well, yeah, not much you can do. And the power supply is proprietary as well. One cool thing is, you can actually access the RAM as if it were a floppy disk, so I'll give you a demo of that. You can utilise it in an interesting way. So I'm going to go into my utilities drawer. And let's say I wanted to add, what do I want to add? Let's say I wanted to add that say text-to-speech program there. Let's copy it to the RAM. And now it will launch almost instantly. Oh no, perhaps not. That's very strange. But you can add programs to the RAM, so let's see if I take the disk out. Yep, there you go. You can run it without the disk in it. So, yeah, here's the voice.
Hello, I am an Amiga.
Didn't spot my single L in hello there.
Why must I speak in such a silly voice?
Yeah, text to speech. Let's disk back in there. Now I'm going to show you what a Workbench program was like. You pretty much had to have an external disk drive, otherwise you'd be constantly swapping. A bit like the Macintosh. That is one noisy external drive. This is a Deluxe Paint 2. And as its name would suggest, it's an art program. There we go. No, keep coughing today. Yep, that's all right. There we go, deluxe paint. Now, it's interesting what you can do with deluxe paint. You can actually have things mirrored. So if I wanted to draw, oops, let's have a bit of a bigger brush. You can just barely see that one. Yeah, okay. If I want to draw some pretty shapes, you can actually have it mirror on every corner of the... Jump cut. Anyway, we can animate it. Now you got all the stuff like drawing circles and squares and whatever you could possibly want. And it's... I'm not sure what else Workbench comes with. There's a command line interface that you can use. Yeah, the double clicking isn't fantastic on this. Amiga Shell 1 is my yes. Okay, yep, you can get a directory of the disk. I believe it's there. I'm just trying to guess here. No, I've forgotten how to close the close the CLI. What is it? CLI 1. Not a clue. Haven't used this in a while. Utilities. You have a clock, you have a calculator, you have a print thing. Yes, the clock is most probably not correct, but you can actually make the clock full screen. So wow. And to get to the menus, you hold down the right mouse button, and you can have it display seconds too. The clock, how wonderful! Yeah, Workbench is a little bit on the slow side, as you can see, but it was early days. And how do you shut down an Amiga? Well, there is no shutdown option. Hope you enjoyed this look at the Amiga 500. And I'll see you in the next video.